Good morning, African Stars International School learners. I'm Miss Hilma, your grade 7 Nature Science teacher. Welcome to your second Nature Science e-learning lesson. Our topic for today is living organisms, which is revision. So living organisms. Now these are plants and animals. Okay, these are plants and animals. As you can see here, we have plants, we have animals, and we have people. And people are part of animals. Okay, I'm clear on that. So this picture here just shows the variety of living organisms. Now the characteristics of living organisms. Remember in grade 5 you are told about 4, in grade 6 you are told about 5, and now in grade 7 we are going to discuss about 7 characteristics of living organisms. So these are feeding, respiration, movement, excretion, growth, reproduction, and sensitivity. Okay, now we also need to define these characteristics. Okay, so feeding, let's start off with feeding. Now feeding is the ability of all living organisms to take in food and nutrients, or let's say all living things take in nutrients and food. Okay, and for respiration, this is just a chemical reaction that happens in cells to release energy. Chemical reaction that happens in cells to release energy. It's called respiration. Now movement, all living things move in some way. We are saying in some way because people are able to move from one places to another, but plants don't. Okay, so plants move in some way, like maybe they bend towards the sun, or maybe their roots grow towards the water source, or maybe they grow up straight. Okay, and excretion, this is just a removal of waste from the body. Okay, it can be through sweat, or it can be through urinating, or maybe when breathing. Okay, so all these pictures here shows the removal of waste from the body of animals and people. Okay, and growth and reproduction. Growth is when living things grow. Okay, or maybe when they increase in size. Okay, they're able to grow from being small to adults. Okay, and also reproduction, this is just the ability of living things to reproduce or make babies. Ability of living things to reproduce or make babies. Then sensitivity, this is the ability of living things to detect changes in their environment. The ability of living organisms or living things to detect changes in their environment. Now this is a new characteristic, and in our next lesson we are going to focus on this characteristic. Okay, so what we have to remember is those 7 characteristics, and just know that they are very important for the survival of organisms. Okay, and the activity for today is just the activity for today, number 1, there are 5 characteristics that makes living things different from non-living things. So what are these characteristics? So you name these 5 characteristics, and then in number 2, write the characteristic referred to in the statement. So these are the statements, and what you do, you read the statement, you understand the statement, and you tell me what characteristic is referred to by that statement. So for example, a bean seed produces a bean plant. What is that characteristic? Or a green plant grow in the direction of the sunlight. What is that characteristic? Okay, so again, again, what you need to remember is that you need to remember the 7 characteristics of living organisms and their definitions for now, for this lesson 2. Okay, and then we have come to the end of our lesson for today. Remember to stay home, wash your hands, and keep safe. Okay, thank you.